This is North Vietnam. Ruggedly beautiful mountains, the home to numerous indigenous groups still living very much a traditional lifestyle. A few years ago, you needed a permit to enter this area. More recently, the government has developed paved roads and opened this area up for tourism. Most of the tourists are young Vietnamese. This journey takes us through 3 provinces: Lao Cai, Ha Giang, and Cao Bang, considered the most beautiful areas in Vietnam. The most dramatic scenery on this trip is the 42 kilometers between Don Vang and Meo Vac. This is a very popular spot for the scenery, and many people are able to stop along the road to take photographs because the traffic is very light. And this is the final stretch into Meo Vac. This is the market at Meo Vac. This happens every Sunday, and hundreds, perhaps thousands of people come from the surrounding mountain villages for shopping here. So it covers everything, primarily for livestock, but it has grown into producing everything that people might need. For the women, this is daily wear. The young girls, 13 to 14, they get more dressed up because they are on display. This is the occasion for a lot of young people from different villages to be able to meet each other. So this is often the beginning of relationships. For some groups, marriage is a very simple matter. When a girl is ready, she can just dress very nicely and stand by her house or stand out along the road. If a boy comes along who is interested and he takes her by the hand and brings her to his house, they are married. This is a changing world. Solar cells and battery packs mostly charge their cell phones. And of course, cell phones. This is very high-octane rice wine. The journey to Meo Vac and then the kind of items now in the market showed the dramatic changes in this area since I first visited here 10 years before. Traditions are being preserved, but the people are rapidly adapting to the changes brought by roads, schools, and technology. When I set off from Meo Vac, I stopped to ask a woman for directions to Bao Lac. She pointed to a dirt path and said, "This is the road to Bao Lac." The trail brought me to a lake, and the man with a bamboo raft ferried me across. The journey from there was like a step back in time. There were solitary villages in secluded valleys, some buried in the shadows of tall bamboo forest. This is the setting that gave birth to these peoples and their cultures. And for a few hours, I journeyed among beings who are timeless. But I am a creature of time, and eventually I found myself in Bao Lac, and then went on to Cao Bang, and finally Hanoi. The city was celebrating the presence of the leaders of the Southeast Asian nations, gathered there for an economic summit. President Trump was also attending. But on a Sunday morning, near a lake in the center of the old town, more than 1,000 young people gathered to share their view of the future as they see it. Everybody is a piece.